And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Giannis and Portis work together inside. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Baller in at the 2-guard spot. And for Detroit, Ivy at the 2 with Thompson at the 3. Jalen Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham in at point. An old school at it.
Feels like we may be going back the first 65 or 70 years of the NBA. I mean, we've become a 3-ball dominant league in terms of style of play. Tonight, you'll see what basketball used to be, a game dominated by the centers.
Now here's Ivy. With the drive. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Bobby Portis.
With his physical gifts, Ivy is so strong driving it to the rim. I mean, just forces the issue.
Good on the second one. Well, Grant, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find.
Here's Baller. That one a little long. Detroit with the ball. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Lillard against Thompson. Ivy outside. Pass to Duren. Clock at 6. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 3-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
Stolen by Middleton. And here they come. Shoots over Thompson. Knocks down the step-back J. Middleton's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Cavs in Cleveland.
And he gave them headaches with his defense. Constant activity at that end with 4 steals to show for it.
Here's Baller. Just 5 to shoot. Releases from 15. And again, Chris Middleton. Middleton's got 6 points.
Man, the form that Middleton shoots those jumpers with, absolutely picture perfect.
Cunningham against Middleton. Fade away. And again, the Pistons missing.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Baller passes to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Thompson finds Stewart. To the paint, Ivy. Uses uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, you can see the fearlessness that Ivy plays with. I mean, just going right there at the defense.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass on the layup.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's
On that.
Now here's Cunningham. His last outing, we saw him score 22. To the middle. A nice shot by Ivy. 5 points in the game.
and just active inside. Ivy's a guard who's more at home around the hoop, not the three-point line.
A nice shot by Baller.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 5. Antetokounmpo against Stewart. 13 feet out. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. Pass to Baller. Back to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Counted from distance.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Cunningham. Yet to see a basket. Ivy outside. Let's go with a 3. They get the rebound. Stewart. Great D that time from Middleton.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
They get it back. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
An obvious fan favorite. It's all about hard work with Bobby Portis. That's how he proved himself in this league and how he makes a difference night after night.
Both free throws good from Portis. Well, Grant, we're now basically at the halfway point of the regular season, with each game gaining more importance as time goes on.
I mean, that's it. We are at that time where the playoff picture becomes clear and teams are hungry for wins. So, they know at this point of the season, every game matters. So you got to love how competitive things are right now.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And that one's good. Middleton.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Detroit calls timeout. Grant, you had an incredible career. 2-time college champ, 7-time All-Star. But tell me where owner ranks in your career resume.
B.A., it's very fascinating. The main reason I wanted to open the door for other ex-players to get equity in teams, I do believe ownership groups should involve ex-players and listen to us, and I think that is where the league is ultimately heading.
And during the last month's worth of play, here are the top rebounding squads. Number 1, the Bucks.
Last month, this team was active on the glass, really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
The Pistons have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Ivy, left side. A good-looking shot from the wing. Ivy's got 7 points.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
It's Lillard with the drive. Here's Baller. Yes! Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Count it. He's got 5.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Cunningham against Middleton. Here's Ivy. Banked it in off the glass.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he gets it to go.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the floor, and they are landing some haymakers now. I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Grimes. The Pistons shooting 55% for the game so far. So on the floor for Milwaukee, this ball forward, it'll be Middleton and Giannis. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Baller in at the shooting guard position.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Portis gets the bucket, and the Bucks lead by 16.
This is Portis in his comfort zone, scoring deep inside.
Here's the Pistons with the ball. Pass to Duren. And here's Ivy from the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. And when it comes to Giannis Antetokounmpo, such a lovable player on and off the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's just such a carefree, gregarious, outgoing personality, somebody that doesn't take himself too seriously, and he likes to tell his fair share of dad jokes, too, which is pretty endearing.
And so it's Detroit with it, after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And here's Ivy from the arc. Sinks it from distance. Ivy's got 12 points.
And once Ivy starts rolling, he's like an avalanche. I mean, really tough to slow down.
Antetokounmpo, right side. Middleton passes to Baller. Antetokounmpo, outside. Pass to Baller. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Wiseman. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Down low. To finish it off. A beauty.
And how about the leaping ability of Ivy? I mean, taking it all the way there to the rim.
Antetokounmpo, outside. Lillard, outside. Pass to Baller. To the wing on the left. Baseline jumper. Another miss by Antetokounmpo. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And here's Cunningham outside. And the Pistons, another 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Yes, sir. You can count on Dave from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the Pistons call time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Brown, he's checked in for Wiseman. And with balloting underway, it's chance to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
He's the top vote getter in the Eastern Conference. Fans from all over love his game.
Yeah, and he's got the respect of players from around the East. What a season he's having.
And it's hard to contain the excitement as we look ahead to what promises to be an outstanding All-Star weekend.
Baller in the last game against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He ended up with 44 points, and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that.
He may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Leaned on him.
Pass to Thompson. Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Antetokounmpo with it. Now Thompson defending. Lillard with the bucket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
Fades and shoots. Brown can't hit.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And you think about the value of continuity, Clark. A new coaching staff for these Bucks, but the roster has had plenty of time to develop chemistry.
Well, I'll tell you what, Giannis is at the center of everything they do, B.A., including winning that championship. Not many conflicting personalities certainly helps, and these guys are well molded together.
Now here's Ivy. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Kick out to Brown. There's the three. Hits the trifecta. Brown's got 6 points.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Baller passes to Portis. Got a hand on it. Cunningham looking it over. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Clark, with teams playing at such a fast pace now, it's often a choice between transition defense and offensive rebounding.
I think that's somewhat true. I think that was always a choice, but even more so today. I think you're right, Brian, because teams now are playing typically at a faster pace. I always value the ability to get second shots. I think you can balance the floor defensively, but I think rebounding on the offensive end still has to be part of how you attack, especially if you've got guys that are good offensive rebounders.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
First in scoring, and they're the best passing team in the NBA. #1 in assists this season. That tells you a lot about the leadership and the attitude of this squad. No one player puts himself above the team.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. The Bucks have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Here's Baller. He lays it up and banks it in. He's got 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo against Thompson. Curran in the post. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Pass to Lillard. And here's Middleton. To the inside. Portis is good. Portis has got 6.
And Portis is focused. Fantastic at fending off contact on the way up.
Portis with the steal. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Middleton passes to Portis. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. 1 more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. Grimes, he's checked in for Detroit. Flynn comes in for Cade Cunningham. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Baller. Last game out, he had 44.
Tremendous effort. Defends the shot and gets in perfect position for the rebound.
Here's Flynn. Takes one from 10 feet. That one's wide left. Here's Baller. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Baller. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Flynn. Off target from outside.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Basket counts. 17 points in the game.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
The Pistons have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Here's Flynn. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot. He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Grimes. Still no points. Pass to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Flynn. Middleton covering. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Now here's Thompson. He had 19 points in the win against Minnesota.
A pest down low. Those 3 blocks really affected guys attacking the hoop.
Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Flynn. Pass to Grimes. The shot misses. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. And Lillard gets it to go on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Lillard's got 19 points. And for the Pistons, they're shooting at 45% of the game so far. Thompson against Antetokounmpo. Here's Flynn. No points yet. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Baller. Pass to Middleton. Out to the wing. Here's Baller. Antetokounmpo outside. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Middleton, no good. We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter. And that one's good. Flynn.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Baller's shot is off. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. And the basket by Brown. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
He is actually two-handed inside, and Lopez more than happy to take the trip to the line.
Free throw drops for Lopez.
In terms of players who've kept evolving, Clark, I mean, come on. How about Brook Lopez?
Well, Grant, I love the fact that he never stopped improving his game. He folded three-point shooting into his arsenal, and he also became a much more active and intimidating rim protector.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free, and they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Here's Flynn. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. And he's going for the oop and finished off by Stewart.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Now here's Middleton. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Cleveland.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man.
Here's Flynn, trailing by 19. from deep three-point land. That one doesn't drop.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up 19 points as the quarter. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Cunningham and Ivy in the backcourt pair. Isaiah Stewart out there with Thompson. And it's Duren in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Detroit right now. Yep, that one goes.
Hard to disrupt or shake Middleton when he's in the zone. I mean,
here's Duren. Pass to Stewart. Now Thompson inside. And Ivy gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Milwaukee has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Here's Baller. Middleton outside. Pass to Baller. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Baller's got 10 points.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing he can find his teammates, too.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. Here's Duren. Thompson finds Cunningham. And here's Stewart to the middle. Here's Ivy. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Ivy's got 20.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Portis gets the bucket.
Hard not to love the energy Portis plays with. He's not letting inside contact stop him or derail him at all.
Now here's Cunningham. A top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. And there's the lob. Duren with the bucket. Give him 8.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And the shot goes.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Ivy's shot is off.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Baller. He can't get that one to fall.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Thompson, that's good.
Everything working for them out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They have a 19-point lead. Here's Baller. Ivy defends. Baller passes to Portis. Middleton against Thompson. Middleton, no good. The Pistons have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Ivy, the basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. Lillard passes to Baller. Now here's Middleton. Antetokounmpo outside. Shoots over Stewart. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Antetokounmpo has got 14 points for the game. For Detroit, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Middleton against Cunningham. Pass to Duren. On the wing, Ivy. The 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
It's amazing to come to the arena every night just to see what Lillard's going to do.
Cunningham outside. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
You know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Detroit calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Cunningham against Middleton. Ivy goes back up. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Middleton looking around. He takes it in, shoots over Duren, and the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Cunningham. Here's Stewart. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Stewart's got 6 points.
And solid pass from Cunningham. He has a good understanding for when the defense has overcommitted.
And the shot goes in.
And trust me, when the D is slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And stolen by Middleton. Score it. 13 shots, 9 made. Solid. Here's Cunningham.
I like this move to the full court press, putting some extra pressure on the offense.
And that one's good. Thompson.
A nimble play by the Rook. Thompson had to stay agile to beat the contact.
Milwaukee has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Here's Portis. Somehow scores the layup in traffic. Portis has got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's Ivy. Tight defense on him. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Ivy. Now into the new year. How about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the Bucks. They've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot. And check it out, Detroit. They are way behind in their conference.
Well, I think for Detroit, they hyped it up at the start of the year, but haven't really followed through. They're so disappointed, and really, so are their fans.
Yeah, and it's too bad, really unfortunate, because I did think the potential was there. But at this stage, I think we've seen their best, and it's not going to be good enough this season.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
Count it. Lillard's got 23.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Duren on the wing. Ivy.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
So for the Pistons, Wiseman, he's checked in for Duren. Grimes comes in for Stewart. And Milton subbed in for Ivy. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Lopez is checked in. Now here's Wiseman. 7 points in the game. And it's Milton, that time on the assist from Wiseman. Milton's got 5 now. The Bucks shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the modern NBA game is very perimeter-oriented, and big man Ivica Zubac was talking about it. He said, quote, "They want to push it. There's a lot of space for guys to work. The talent in the league is incredible right now, and the NBA wants this to be an offensive game, so it is what it is. Brian, the old-school big man, must adapt or else."
Man, the game has changed so much. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Here's Wiseman. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Shoots over Lopez. And they get it back. Second shot opportunity. Good work defensively by Lillard.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
Antetokounmpo, right side. Lillard finds Lopez. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Baller. 6 to shoot. Back to Antetokounmpo. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Antetokounmpo's got 6 here in the quarter. Here's Milton. He's got 5. To the paint. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Middleton attacking. Good work there as it goes. Middleton's got 21 points in the game.
Middleton rolling. Not only are the shots continuing to come, most of them are falling too.
Cunningham, right side. Here's Grimes, defended by Lillard. 5 to shoot. Wiseman, the pass to Cunningham. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Lillard. And the layup is good. He's got 25.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
A nice shot by Milton.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Milwaukee has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And it seems like every team is looking for size and shooting out of the backcourt, Clark. Shake Milton fits that bill.
Yeah, you can't have enough of that size and shooting and versatility. Milton is 6'6", but he's got the wingspan of a condor, excellent range on the jump shot, and I think he's steadily improving in other areas of his game.
So it's Detroit now. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Fires the 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Baller passes to Lopez. From 10 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. Detroit is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. To the inside, Wiseman. And the layup is good off the glass. Wiseman's got 11 points.
They have not attempted as many threes here in the second half, which I'm scratching my head about. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
36 seconds left in the third quarter. Baller passes to Lopez. Shoots over Wiseman. Lopez can't hit.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Good D by Antetokounmpo.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Cunningham outside. No good on the triple. And so it's Milwaukee cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it.
Room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The Pistons will go for a different look here. Duren, he's checked in for Wiseman. Stewart comes in for Muscala. Grimes, he's checked in for Brown. And Ivy subbed in for Milton. On the court right now for the Bucks. Connaughton's out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Jackson. Then there's Brook Lopez. And it's Baller in at the 1 spot.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games. Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
Down low. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Not the tallest center in the league, he more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Here's Baller. Well, from broadcasting to team ownership, heading USA Basketball, Grant, what drives you to do so much these days?
Well, B.A., I'm an active guy, and I had a great playing career, but the things I wasn't able to do because of the injury, I think, left me even more motivated to excel and try new things in this next chapter of my life.
Grimes. And he drains the turnaround J.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Milwaukee has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Here's Baller. Pass to Lopez. Here's Baller. Back to Connaughton. Lets it go from deep. And Ivy pulls it down. Detroit has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
The Pistons have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Pass to Grimes. Off the mark there with a 3. And Milwaukee shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Here's Jackson using his post moves to get the 2 points. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter. Well, Detroit shooting at a respectable 49%. Here's Grimes. Here's Stewart. Here's Duren. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And he makes a first. And in deciding against lowering the minimum age for the NBA draft, Grant, you think it's fair to 17 and 18-year-olds who want to go pro?
You know, B.A., I do think it's fair. I mean, there are other avenues in today's basketball environment where compensation for these guys is possible. You have the overseas route. You have the G League Ignite. And, of course, now colleges have the NIL, so that's huge.
Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. I mean, he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Now here's Milton. Into the lane. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
Here's Grimes. Now here's Wiseman. On the wing, Milton. Clock at 6. Knocks it loose. And he hits the jumper. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Drives to the hoop. Baller. And he banks in the layup. Baller's got 12 points here in the second half.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Here's Grimes. Pass to Milton. And he lobs it up top.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Lillard up top. Scoring in the NBA is the highest it's been in over 50 years, Clark. You think it's time for some rule changes to help the defense?
You know, I'm not sure where you would go in that regard because and I don't necessarily have a problem with that. The NBA has made it clear that entertainment is a core pillar, and appeasing and appealing to their fans is a huge driver, and that means more offense as opposed to more defense.
Here's Grimes. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Lopez. Soft touch off the glass. Lopez has gotten 4 this quarter.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
Detroit has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Outside Milton. Thompson right side. Pulls up on the wing. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bucks.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, B.A., that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year.
And honestly, it is clear who the better team is. They've won all 3 matchups this year and have a chance to go 4 for 4 in their final meeting against Detroit.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Thompson with the block.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
Milton finds Thompson. They get it back. Milton, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Baller, defended by Thompson. Back to Antetokounmpo, puts up a 3. Offline. So this one belongs to the Bucks. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.
On the cheese, but me, my brother, put 'em older. I be getting money. Speaking on me, gon' make your situation better. Play it real quick compared to me, they'll never measure. If she talking pressure, know I'm with whatever. Going undefeated, I'm a heavyweight stepper. Your mama raised a, and my mama raised a hustler. Thinking we the same as where you really have me. I don't knock the baby girl, I'm just not one. Why I got my knots up? You was getting it's only bands, brother, only bands. Scared the hustle, so you got. I here doing numbers once we hit the rolling dance. Independently funded, it ain't even no advance, though. Hate it on me. I've been grinding through the week. No days off, no sleep. LIT, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Hit me if it's urgent. Every day I'm working. Friday, Saturday, running into Sunday. Every day I'm hustling. I be getting money. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Hit me if it's urgent. Every day I'm working. Friday, Saturday, running into Sunday. Every day I'm hustling. I be getting money.
The wave inside her mind is all again. I rock, I vibe, I ride the wave.